What I want to walk away with and what I want you guys to accomplish today is two things. One, I want you to reconnect with who you are. And two, I want you to realign with the collective focus of this organization. Today, I will dive into my deepest fears. To elevate to my highest faith. To accomplish my greatest achievements. That's conviction. Because the reality is, if you don't dive into your deepest fears, you will never elevate to your highest faith. And if you don't elevate to your highest faith, you will never accomplish your greatest achievements. We are all meant to let our light shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And not just in some of us. It's not just in me because I'm up here speaking. That glory is in all of us. And as we let our light shine, we give others permission to do the same. As we get liberated from our own fears, we automatically liberate others. Why? Passion, purpose, profit, goals. And a lot of people ask me, well, Sherry, why is profit before goals? Shouldn't your goals bring the profit? The reason I need you to shift the paradigm is because here's the reality. And you guys know this. If you don't have the money, you can't work toward your goal. And a lot of times, especially in a philanthropic endeavor, we focus on the goal, but we're not as responsible, committed, intentional with the profit. And what happens is eventually the money issue keeps you from being able to accomplish the goal. And the goal is to serve. But if you don't have the money, if the money's not right, y'all gonna talk about that later, right, Miss Cheryl? If the money ain't right, how can you reach your goal? So you gotta shift that paradigm. Why? Passion, purpose, profit, goal. I want to empower you to stop making decisions from your brokenness and start making decisions from your power. That's what living in your power is. It doesn't eliminate the pain, but what it does do is it stops you from making decisions and choices from your pain. Live in your power.
We have made tremendous strides economically, and I'm going to go over. Women make up 51% of the U.S. population, and we are increasingly the breadwinners of our family. We're the financial decision makers most of the time for our families. As women, we open up 89% of the bank accounts in this country, and we pay 85% of the bills. We're the CFOs of our families. Women also make 80 to 90% of the financial decisions for their family. Make sure you have a solid foundation. Start there first. Make sure you have an adequate emergency fund, because life takes some twists and turns. Number two, there's no such thing as a riskless investment. If you put the cash under the mattress, all right, there's risk to that, all right, because of what happens with inflation. Learn how to pay yourself first instead of what's left over, because guess what? There's never anything left over. Take advantage of tax-deductible opportunities that you have. Diversify, focus on the long-term performance. Don't let all the noise you hear now about the market. Don't jump on the bandwagon. I say that because you hear someone says, well, you need to invest in this or that or what have you. All right, and half the time they don't know what they're talking about. I have a lot of our clients say, well, so-and-so told me in the OR or told me on the field that I should invest in X, Y, and Z. I said, well, have that person call me. And 99% of the time, they don't call me.
My name is Joyelle Alexander. I am the wife of Courtney Alexander. Courtney played for probably about 5 or 6 years. I lose track. And I've been his wife for 10 years. and I've been his significant other for 20. We have an 18-year-old.
My name is Tracy Wilson Morning. My husband is Alonzo Morning. We grew up together. I raised him. We've been married 18 years and together 28 years. We have 3 children. I have a 19-year-old in college, sophomore in college, and a soon-to-be 15-year-old daughter. And then that vacation baby, a little 5-year-old, what had happened, little baby Elijah. We have to help them because we're in their lives for a reason. But the only way we can help them is when we're honest with ourselves. You know, when we're true with ourselves. And the longer we take to take that shit off, to dig out on it, the harder it gets. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, we're not standing before God with our children, with our husbands, with our parents, with anyone. It's just us. And I'm truly at this stage in my life where I want to be free. You know, I want to be free. I don't want to carry the baggage of protecting someone all the time or having to look after or this and that. We don't have to do that. You know, and if we demand that in a sense where we're doing it ourselves, no one can question our truth. The truth is confrontational, but it doesn't make it any less the truth.
And my goal by even being here and spending time working with the league is that we can have more of those stories. The Rose and Matumbo conversations, they're so few and far between because so many more of us are struggling. 80% of our marriages are ending in divorce. You know, so it's tough. And so you have to understand that going in and, you know, so many people, basketball guys, that's a mess, first of all. And I'm like, I want to do it on my TV because I cannot co-sign.
Amen. Amen. Okay.
It is because of the examples that it's leading for young girls and what they think it is. And then also it minimizes who we really are as wives. And, you know, not only is society looking at that, but Alexis, you're in this space, the league is looking at it.
You know, so go to that place of figuring out who you are. And you're like, how do I do that? Like, how do I go about it comes through prayer. It comes through figuring out what you love to do. And all of our preparation, all of our education, all those years in college, all those years in careers, things like that, I believe all of that is just simply preparation to serve in some way, shape, or form. We all have gifts and talents, and we're here to make a difference in someone else's life. For me, it's women and girls. I know that, and if I take care of my women and girls, I'm taking care of families. I'm taking care of communities. I'm taking care of generations, you know, changing lives like that.
It's a cloudy world out there, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and if you don't know and your husband doesn't know, then you're at the mercy of somebody else just kind of giving you that information. So I think it's important to continue to learn because you're operating in a space that is very different, but at the same time very predatory, where people are preying on you and your spouse. And so if you don't get the knowledge, whether it's in here, get it outside of here. The league does a great job. We are beautiful, strong women that are doing great things, doing great things in the community, doing great things in law firms and corporate America.
Maybe we make a conscious effort, decision, and ask to the membership that is anyone willing to make a donation. Maybe there are levels that you can or whatever it is, and that money just goes into the pot so we can get to a place where we can bring someone in here to really put this organization on the map and get it recognized for what it is.